You're not getting refunds if you don't like this level. Just a warning, because from here on out, this is some real ass fake shit. This game isn't for you if you don't want to get anal raped every second of your life. Rogue Lineage is an experience I've never seen before. The shit gives me feelings of anger, sadness, frustration all at the fucking same time. And it keeps defiling my fucking asshole, man. And I still come back to it every time. You ever wanted to play a game with real struggles and shit? You play Rogue Lineage. And as much as a kissless, hugless virgin I make myself look, this game pushes me forward. And I think that's the point of the game. It's to best yourself when the odds are stacked down against you. And I think that's what makes it such an experience.
Press F. Press F.
Nobody likes you. Everyone left you. They're all out without you. Having fun.
Classic question. You watch a Rogue video, and there's at least one person complaining about how hard the game is. At least, always at least one. The obligatory, I didn't pay money for this bullshit type guy. And that guy's always going off like, how do I survive Rogue Lineage? What class should I go? How do I live when there is always someone out to get me? And when people say shit like that, like, the best answer to that is, no. No. To make a long story short, you don't. The least I can do is to delay your inevitable demise. Because there is always gonna be bigger fish. You could be the best player, I don't care, but there will always be ways to, like, shut you down, bro. That's what Rogue Lineage is. It's a very challenging struggle to live and to become stronger. And you have no idea when you could die at any time, so you just live in constant fear. And that's what makes it, like, so fucking special to me, dude. Entering Rogue Lineage at certain times mean you will eventually die, to those with more experience. I mean, you look at the state of the game now, it's like, it's in its end, it's like, well, it's pretty much like in the worst state possible. Gaia Dwellers, all that. I'll get into it in like future videos, but like, Gaia Dwellers are seriously a problem. There's people with their ultra classes, and they're gonna kill freshies. They're gonna kill people new to the game. If you can't secure a head start, you're gonna have to procure hard experience. So it means you won't be able to start Rogue Lineage progression without a good experience with the game. It calls for repeated death, anguish, anger, but most importantly, training. And that's how you should start Rogue Lineage. Now, before we get onto the guide, let's start up with the pre-steps. So, you guys can skip the pre-steps if you're already a pretty advanced player at Rogue Lineage, or and all that, you know, but this video is really for the beginners, so probably skip around to maybe future episodes. So if you're an advanced player, never got into class before, but you still got this. Anyways, these are the pre-steps you should do before you start Rogue Lineage. Now, you gotta have fun. You're gonna be severely unhappy starting progression and having it stop midway because you're not at second base at the game yet. So, don't waste your money, just do whatever you want. I don't know, go explore the map, go fuck people up, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I recommend attacking anybody you see. Out there, it's kill or be killed. So the best thing to do is to get acquainted with the game. You run out and experience it. The worst way to start the game is bare and scared. The least thing you could do is get a good grip on the game. Here's exactly how to experience the game. Now, open up your menu, turn on shift lock, and throw down with anybody and everyone you see. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're the same class as you. It doesn't matter if they're better or even like a fucking like a godly ultra class. I don't care. Just fuck them up or try to. You ain't gonna last a hot minute if you don't prove yourself you're a chat. And it can go two ways too. You either die or you win. Every time you die is an opportunity to get better, and every time you win is a proof of being better. The more you die, the more you are slowly getting used to game mechanics, how the world will treat you, and most importantly, you're gonna become more adept in fucking player versus player combat. A vital skill to have. If you don't know how to or don't like PvP, just don't play Rogue. If that wasn't clear enough. Second precept, commit. Watch Rogue Lineage videos and invest yourself into the community and the world, you know. Don't have much to say about it, but if you aren't committed, you're gonna pull out early. I recommend the House of Salim series, Quackquake's solo progression, Gaming Craft's Rogue series, Witherold, and Reevolu. There's so much more videos that you can check out, but you know, just check out the ones I recommend. They are really nice. I watch them and I really enjoy them, and I think you guys might as well. I did say from here on out, it's a shithole. Get out the burning house while you still can. So if you don't like the concept, or you really have a doubt about getting into Rogue Lineage, just quit. I remember entering Rogue like a few months ago, and I watched fucking Infernasi's video, and he made that shit look so fucking hype, bro. Like, damn. I remember one of the first videos I watched was the Uber Spy video, and he was like in a fucking private server. And Infernasi, bro, he was fucking flaming that shit. He made Rogue Lineage look so fucking cool. And 7 months ago, I did buy Rogue Lineage. Oh, by the way, this is before I watched the video. And I came on down and I got gripped and I did not want to play again. But when I saw Infernasi's video, it really wanted me. It made me want to fucking play, dude. Like, I really wanted to get interesting. Like, there's so many shit. I remember the terms. There's like so many vocabulary about Rogue Lineage that I never heard before. And it's like, damn, bro, they have like their own fucking lingo and shit, bro. Like, what? Gank, fucking, I don't know, progress? Shit, dude. It's like really interesting getting into this community. Anyways, like, I'd recommend only playing if you're completely hooked on the premise, as the community is quite toxic and the game reflects that. But, I mean, there's some good parts about the community, I won't lie. Especially the video part of it. What made me get into Rogue Lineage is gotta be the community and also the community. I really like the videos, like, the fucking songs, bro. I don't know why. Rogue Lineage, like, players, they drop hot fucking bops, bro. Like, that great sword shit, yes. Exactly. But then, I mean, community is pretty toxic. They'll fuck you up, man, and they don't give a fuck about fucking you up. Jesus Christ. I've seen dudes, which I paid their access to Rogue Lineage, play it, die, and get frustrated too many times. The end result is they always trash it. And chances are you are buying Rogue Lineage with your own money. If you gonna buy Rogue to then dump that shit, that's a waste of $5. So before you start progressing, promise yourself a contract of commitment to the game. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna help you. I don't know if it's gonna, not gonna help you, but you know, you should. Just don't fucking quit early, alright? Quit now if you gotta. If you are still very convinced you want to get into Rogue, then my only hope is that it stays that way. Don't lose hope, man, because it gets really tough out there. And just like what I said earlier, dudes leave all the time. Big shots. Fucking Roy Horror looking ass. That guy. You know, sometimes you just get tired of the game, and that's fine. You go leave. You know, that's alright. But if you want to try Rogue, make sure you come into it with the intent to get very interested in it. So, you know, don't fuck yourself over, right? Third precept, destroy any trace of sympathy towards any other players. In a kill or be killed world, you possibly can't find a way that everybody can be happy. You must strive to become the 1% who make it out alive. Listen, alright? Shit is tough, yes, but it's tough on everybody, and yep, Jesus Christ. This is what happens when I'm trying to go off script. Jesus Christ. Anyways, when you're playing Rogue Lineage, you're gonna have to kill people, man. Whether you like it or not, killing is the only way to proceed. And you can't be naive. It will be your downfall. I remember being as nice as I could early game, only to get doo-dooed on people I thought I could trust. Like, shit. Fun fact, scamming for silver is allowed. If dying didn't deter you enough. Cringe! Some people will go out their way to manipulate you and shut you down. Precisely why the best way to play Rogue is to play skeptical. I remember seeing this one video. I think it was Builder Boy. I don't know. I could go look it up right now, but I don't know if it'd be appropriate for the script or anything. But I think the video was Builder Boy. Actually, fuck it. I'll look it up. Builder Boy. Okay. Yes, he did make a beginner's guide. Anyways, so I remember where he there was this part in the video where he tried to talk to this guy or some shit, and he tried to get along, and then, well, it kind of escalated. Like, in Rogue Lineage, it's really rare finding dudes that are chill with you, and more precisely, it's even rarer to find dudes that are, like, highly progressed that are also chill with you, because the dudes that are progressed, they're gonna fuck you up. I mean, I've ran into more fuck you up type ultras than chill with you type ultras, you know? It's crazy. Some people are like that, man. And that's why you don't trust any randos. You only think of yourself out here. I mean, it's fine to think of others. That's why houses exist. You can form with other people to make houses, but don't be naive. And fourth step, read the Trello and the Wiki. These two informational sites will give you all the information you need to progress or stay alive, you know. And now saying this, it makes the whole video obsolete, but I'm gonna put the wiki's knowledge and my twist on it, you know? Links are gonna be in the description. You gotta peep that shit, bro, or else you will grow to be boosted apes. Listen, in Rogue Lineage, you possibly can't memorize everything, like, you know, like, it's in your fucking back of your head. I'm just saying, you gotta, even advanced players, they have the wiki, like, right there. Me, I'd say I'm kind of an advanced player. I have gotten ultra, a few ultras before. That's why, but I still, sometimes when I'm doing shit, I will have the wiki or the cello pulled up to my dual monitor. You know, it's like that. You're gonna grow into a boosted ape if you don't use the you know, the wiki. If you use the wiki, that's good on you. You're gonna be like fucking big brain for the rest of your time here. Anyways, 5th pre-step, determine the way you're gonna progress. Will you take the ult route or the solo route? Now you see, Rogue it's a little bit pay to win. I'm not saying the best classes have a paywall guarding them, but I am saying that if you want to bring the full potential of some classes, you're gonna have to drop a few pounds on it. And it's essentially possible to solo your way through though, like Re-Evolu in his Iron Lineage series, in which he broke expectations. He showed that through skill play and tactical logging, you can get ultra class without anybody's help. Fun fact too, log when you feel threatened. Hear noises that aren't supposed to be there? Or if the server starts looking really like ass? That's tactical logging. Okay, yep. Grips are essentially kills. And rots are essentially making someone die in jail. It means it will always boil down to having another person beside you in the process. And yeah. I mean, you don't get more simpler than that. I'm just saying, man. Like, you're gonna go in chaotic a chaotic ultra class, you're gonna have to grip dudes. You're gonna go orderly ultra class, you're gonna have to jail some dudes. Probably not for ultra spy. You can get ultra spy without like anything, like without other alts, but if you don't like ultra spy, chances are you're gonna have to get an alt, man. Choosing the alt route means you're gonna have to sink another 350 Robux on the game. Alts are convenient and definitely nice to have. And they are like actually really nice to have. Because some things you just really gonna need an alt for. Let's say you have every racing game. Boom. Free Tomeless. Boom. Free grips. Boom. Free rots. Boom. And it's like, for example, if you have every fucking racing game, it pays off. First of all, you can progress on them, and you can try for a really good build if you're staying in Gaia. Or you can, like, do Toma services, a good way to get silver from the community. And, you know, it's really helpful. I do Toma services, and that shit is epic. I mean, if you don't have deep pockets, it means you just have to solo. You can join a house, and although it's not really solo, you can ask for help, or buy that help. Some people in houses, they're not really that generous to just fucking boost you, but I'm sure that if they can, they'll do it at a price. So, just garner up some silver, and then you just buy that help. I mean, you can also Iron Lineage that shit and hunt everybody down. Mad props if you actually do it legit in solo. You're a Chad. There's not much dudes that like do the Iron Lineage way, but it's definitely, you know, it's definitely a fucking good thing. You're not boosted, I'm just saying. If you do that, you're not boosted. You're a fucking Chad. And the 6th and final pre-step, determine the class you're gonna go before you progress. That's a given. It'll save you a lot of time before you have a midlife existential crisis mid-game. And go class that you're good at. If you're good at the sword, consider Scissor Knight, and so on. Good at the fist, maybe consider Oni, or yeah, just if you're good at the fist, consider Oni. Don't really go like, don't go D-Sage if you fucking really like the fist, because they really don't use their fists. They use their magic. That's what they're called, D-Mage. Advanced players will usually just go what class that they're good at. It's pretty much like Navrans. Navrans go like D-Mage. Navrans go all sorts of shit. Navran's a fucking funny race, bro. They can copy a skill and they can use it to their advantage. Anyways, I'm gonna cover what classes you should go in the next episode in the series. Alright, so from here on out, the guide starts. I'm gonna assume that you're mildly experienced with the game, so I'm really not gonna take you for an absolute newbie, since the first step asks you to, like, you know, experience the game, so you should have experienced it, maybe watch a few guides while you're at it, so I'm gonna take it that you're a little bit, you know, experienced. Alright, step 1, baby. Forget mana and go get some silver. 120 or 200 silver will do the trick. It's not that much silver, so don't panic. Maybe it's probably like 30 minutes of your time, and be patient with it. Get that moolah and take that shit to Sentinel, you know. Buy the assassin's outfit, frying pan, 5 cooked meat. Oh wait, 5 uncooked meat. I mean, pickaxe and a bronze sword. Head over to Orsal and get yourself a torch and begin the progression. So, do this and always assume that you're at danger. All right, do this very cautiously. Go to Sentinel, and this is exactly what you do. Pretty much, just as what I said before, you're gonna walk down. You're gonna get the assassin's outfit, a frying pan, which is near Dorgan, and 5 uncooked meat from Dorgan. Then from there, you're gonna wanna, you know, take a fucking turn left or some shit, and you wanna get that pickaxe. Then go into one of the rooms and get the bronze sword. Listen, I really don't care what class you're going. Merc carry is fucking epic, alright? That shit is useful. You're gonna head over to Oriswell as well and go get yourself a torch and begin the progression. Some people may say Z-Screams are the way to go, but I'm a crypt guy all the fucking way. Listen, you can get mana there super fucking easy. You don't have to reset to get out, and you don't need climb to get out. It's there. And if you're smart, you're not gonna die. While Z-Screams, there's a chance they might get up onto the fucking ledge and fucking solo gank you, alright? That shit hurts. I have a fucking metal clip of me getting mauled by fucking Z-Screams, and, like, that shit hurted, bro. That shit really hurt. Alright, moving on. I was kind of rambling. Step 2. First occasion, Crypto Kings. Head inside, light your torch, grab the trinkets, and get the Shriekers out. It's pretty hard to snap the trinkets and bring out your torch to ward away the Shriekers, so practice your flick skills. It really comes in handy. Get out the tome and onto the island, separate the Shriekers so it's an even 1v1, and clap them undead booty cheeks. Remember, never hit the last hit of your left click combo. Sub that shit with a block, and when that Shrieker hits, fucking swing. Repeat until the Shrieker is decimated, and then grip that foo. Make sure you use your sword unless you're in Hash In. I mean, you can skip to the spear part. They can do that. Unless, I mean, if you don't want having really nice skills that could save your life, that's a you thing. If you haven't grinded EXP before, I recommend you do this since it will serve as a great introduction. Yeah. When you run out of Shriekers to go sicko mode on, head on to Cardinal Unlock. Join a new server and go back to Crypt. Light the torch and redo the process. You'll need to murder 8 Shriekers. Once you're done, go to Sentinel, sell all your trinkets found in Crypt, and all the Shrieker eyes. Now, by the way, after you've hit a fucking Shrieker like a fucking lot of time, like with your sword, the sword has a pretty good range, so that's why I recommend getting the sword. Get weapons with good ranges when you're trying to get like base class or like trying to farm Shriekers. I don't know why you're trying to farm Shriekers. You really only farm them for EXP. But if you are gonna farm them for like Shrieker eyes and you're not a mage, just use like a spear. That shit comes in handy. And by the way, if you don't have mana with this in this part, all you have to do is just de-equip your weapon, hit the Shrieker once, and you're gonna get mana. It takes 50 hits from. Yeah, you gotta hit something 50 times. But if you do it with a weapon, it's not gonna register the last hit at least. So you have to de-equip your weapon and hit him with a fist for that to register, and you get mana. So which is pretty nice. It's free mana. Anyways, great. You've committed Shrieker genocide. Continue on your journey to Sea of Dust, where step 3, go to Emerald Stone Tavern, located in its Sea of Dust, and meet Alfred. Right inside the tavern, chilling by the door. All those trinkets and Shrieker eyes will come in handy, as now you will buy all the skills, all 4. Or if you 100% know you got Merc Carry, continue on. By the way, if you didn't know, Merc Carry is where you carry someone, and you can also run, dash, all that shit. Not attack though. You can only attack with your fist while carrying somebody. It comes in handy, I'm just saying. If you are gonna do the Iron Lineage route, get Merc Carry, because you never know what's gonna happen. Alright, step 4. Repeat step 2, but do it with a spear. Can be bought at Orisfall, the safest place in Rogue Lineage. Yeah. Now here's where the line diverges. After you get your base class skills, especially the useful ones, you are set to progress. Now, step 5, alignment. Get the grips, the rots, the thespians, all that good shit. Thespian elixirs consist of 2 moss plants, a lava flower, and a scroom. It doesn't have to be in the exact order though. I mean, just have the ingredients and you'll be fine. For example, you can put it like a scroom, a lava flower, and the 2 moss plants last. Or any combination you wish. It doesn't matter, just have the ingredients. For grips, you can pull a Chad, go gank some fools, you know. Or perhaps if you don't like shitting on other people's progress, go grip some malts or buy the grips yourself. Make sure to do these grips at Skirmville, by the way. Get that shit done and get your super. Orderly nerds get this a little bit easier as they need to chug down 5 thespians and do some quests. You won't be needing rots or alts until you're an ultra pretty much. By the way, I recommend not to do grips and rots until you're a super. I mean, not until you're base class, because as a base class, you at least have something to defend yourself with. So, because when it comes down to it, you're farming grips at fucking Skirmville, and an Ashen pulls up to you. What do? Exactly, they're a super class. Ashens are born super classes, bro. So, you have nothing to defend yourself, you get clapped. That's why you at least get base class. So, I mean, you get that axe and surge, you swing, bro. That shit hurt. At this point, you should be able to have a good grasp on Rogue Lineage to know how to get ultras and you aren't boosted. There's simply too many classes to cover, so I can only explain the basics. In the next episode in this series, I'll cover what classes to go, how to attain them, and if you should consider going to K or not. And yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be starting up a new series, and this is gonna be that series. There's gonna be, I don't know how many episodes there are since, well, I'm in the recording session. I have no idea right now. Like, I fucking wrapped up the script, and we out here balling, man. So, yeah, that was my first time working around with a script. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy it. If you thought I was cringe, leave a dislike. And leave feedback in the comment section or ask any questions. If I have the time, I can answer questions. Yeah. Like, you know. But, I mean, I'd be playing Rogue Lineage myself, so. Here's also time to plug my shit. I do have a Discord server. I think it might be in the description. Anyways, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time soon, man. I don't know when we're doing it again. But make sure to stay tuned for the next episode of the series, where I will cover what classes you should go and if you should consider go to K or not. And yeah, that's it. Have a good one.